Beggars are now a huge problem in the country. They often come shoeless, dirty and scruffy. It is especially heartrending to see little children begging on busy stretches of the capital city. They are everywhere, on the streets, night markets, peering into vehicle windows, haggard and breaking into a sudden smile when a few coins are dropped into their palms. The streets of Accra have been invaded by child beggars, some from other West African countries. The next story takes a look at the child beggar on the streets of Accra.
Children in the streets of Accra ply their trade at various intersections in the city. They are usually noticeable along the Liberation Road, especially the stretch between Airport Junction and Opebia House. The parents usually sit at one place and deploy the children on the alms begging mission. The Kalkudi Junction on the Kentucky-Taria Highway is one of the places where these beggars can be found. Other areas where they can be found in the city of Accra include the traffic intersection at the National Theatre. Using children for this purpose is a violation of Section 87(1) and 2 of the Children's Act 1998, Act 560, which prohibits exploitation of children or child labor. The Act forbids practices that deprive children of education and other factors that inhibit their development. Recently, some of them have switched to selling instant shoe polish and other items in between moving vehicles instead of begging for alms, thus placing themselves in harm's way. Aisha Bello is a mother of 9 and a widow from Kaduna State. She visited Ghana following advice from a friend who had earlier visited the country and engaged in begging for alms. Aisha stays at Zango, close to the Agogloshi market, but does her business around the North Ridge Lyceum School. On the average, Aisha earns between 30 and 50 Ghana cedis daily. Like other beggars, she supports her family with the money she earns. She says she's into petty trading, but has to beg in addition because she needs to go back to her country to educate her children.
Currently, I owe the government of Nigeria equivalent to 2,000 Ghana due to my late husband's ill health. I'm looking forward to clear this debt, then I can go back to the kids.
Some of these foreigners tell GBC 24 they are fleeing from conflicts, while others are economic migrants.
I am from Maiduguri. I fled to Ghana because of the ongoing Boko Haram issue, where I lost my husband and properties.
I came to Ghana due to the economic hardship in my country, Niger.
Balia Mohammed, a widower from Maiduguri, the hotbed of Boko Haram activities, had a different story to tell. She was in Ghana some years ago with her children. They were able to raise an amount of 2,200 Ghana cedis and decided to stop begging because the business of begging for alms is associated with all sorts of indignities, including insults. With the money she raised, she was able to send her children back home to continue their education. Balia Mohammed sells traditional medicine and other items. Some of these beggars are professionals or have vocational skills. Musa Mato, for instance, is a cobbler and an upholster. He was trained in Niger, but he abandoned all that and opted to beg for alms. Although ECOWAS protocols allow free movement of goods and people within member countries, the Ghana Immigration Service is expected to use its professional skills to prevent certain categories of people who pose a threat to peace and stability from entering the country.
Some of our borders is very porous. We do not have enough personnel to be able to patrol or monitor activities along the stretch of the borderline. So yes, some people may enter through these unapproved routes. Most often than not, we apprehend those who are not, whose life are not in any immediate danger, but have come in and have abused their staying status or rights.
According to the Beggars and Destitute Act 1969, PNDCL 392, the act of begging is an offense. Thus, A beggar arrested is liable to a fine of up to 1,800 Ghana cedis or risks being sentenced for a term of imprisonment for at most 3 months. The giver, on the other hand, also risks prosecution.